In an exclusive interview about the investigation into alleged Russian collusion, the top GOP member of the House Intelligence Committee, Devin Nunes, is demanding answers to the question, what did former President Obama know and when did he know it? California lawmaker sat down with One America's John Hines, or he spoke with him rather, in the special report. Take a look.
We have a responsibility as Americans and as elected officials. Republicans and Democrats should be joining up to say we should never use our intelligence agencies ever again to target a political party, period. However, I think this goes so deep and the corruption goes so broad. You know, we even learned this week that even President Obama, we now know for sure, was briefed on this on January 5th of 2017. We know that his Susan Rice, his national security advisor, wrote a very strange email to herself. It looks like what we would call a CYA email. So a lot of things don't make a lot of sense here, and the corruption, I think, is very broad and very deep within the Democratic Party.
You mentioned January 5th. If former President Obama had information, did he somehow have a responsibility to come forward, or what was his responsibility to divulge the information that he knew, or to assist the investigation, I guess?
Well, I can go back to just discuss the criminal referrals that we have made to involve conspiracy. So in order to have a conspiracy means more than two people or more than one person, they get together and they conspire to do illegal things and have illegal behavior. This conspiracy goes very broad and very deep throughout the Democratic Party and elements of the FBI, Department of Justice, and other intelligence agencies that dates back to probably late 2015, at least all through 2016, for sure in 2017. And then you can decide whether or not you want to include the Mueller team in that. We've kind of have that separated out as we are running our investigation. But those referrals that we have, the real question is those people that are around Obama, a lot of them knew about this. A lot of them had to have been involved in this and had to have signed off on this. And the question is what did Obama know and when did he know it?
And according to what you're saying, he was briefed on this on January 5th of 2017. Is that right?
Well, and it's hard to believe it wasn't just about January 5th. We know for sure that's documented. That definitely happened on January 5th that Obama was briefed. But you also have to go back to August, where we have text messages that talk about the White House being briefed. The two lovebirds talk about it on their text messages. So there is definitely White House involvement. It doesn't take away. It was the Clinton campaign who ran a dirty political operation and coordinated with dirty cops at the FBI and probably others within the intelligence agencies. So I don't want to place blame on the Obama White House. It's very possible they weren't involved in the beginnings of this, but for sure they got involved after the election with what I call Obama's dossier, which is known as the Intelligence Community Assessment. Obama ordered that. So Obama knew what he was doing at the time. When you start to piece all that together, it's hard to believe that Obama wasn't involved in this conspiracy. Now, whether or not he just gave an approval, if he wasn't the guy who actually thought this up, I have no idea to know if he has, but that requires people being interviewed. You know, whose idea was this, and at what point did they launch this idea to, conspire to corrupt our intelligence services in this country?
Congressman Devin Nunes of the San Joaquin Valley and the breadbasket of the solar system, thank you very much for talking to us on One America News. It's good to catch up with you, sir.
Thank you very much, John. Great to be with you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.